Hello friends, here we are with a new video today. In this video, we are going to tell you about the people from history who used self-quarantine to their advantage. Giovanni Boccaccio. In 1348, the author wrote the Decameron in the wake of the bubonic plague outbreak. As the disease ravages the city, he fled to the countryside while being quarantined inside a villa. One of the quotes from his book is, "You must read, you must persevere, you must sit up nights, you must inquire and exert the utmost power of your mind." Thomas Nash. In 1598, when the bubonic plague hit London, he fled to the countryside to avoid the infection. During this time in quarantine, he wrote Summer's Last Will and Testament, a play that showcases his experiences living through the outbreak of the plague. One of the famous quotes from his play was, "All things to end are made. The plague full swift goes by." William Shakespeare. In the early 1600s, Shakespeare's company, the King's Men, locked their playhouse doors due to the outbreak of bubonic plague, and in his quarantine, he wrote King Lear. Reportedly, he also wrote Macbeth and Antony and Cleopatra that year. One of his quotes was, "Striving to better, off we mar what's well." Isaac Newton. In 1665, when the last major outbreak of bubonic plague hit England, Newton developed some of his best work during that year in quarantine. He wrote papers that would become early forms of calculus, developed theories on optics and gravity. Truth is ever to be found in the simplicity and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. This is one of the famous quote Edward Munch. Around the beginning of 1990, Edward Munch contracted the Spanish flu. So he devoted his time in making great art during his quarantine. He made a self-portrait with the Spanish flu that shows his thinning hair and a thin face sitting in front of his sick bed. Nature is not only all that is visible to the eye, also includes the inner picture of the soul. So these were the famous personalities who used their self-quarantine time